Imagine having a beautiful vase that has red roses decorating your living room. You set it up on your knee-high table. It's not just a vase with roses. Your secret admirer have expressed their feelings for you and bought these for you. This present means a lot to you, and words cannot describe how much you love this gift. One day, your sibling and their 2-year-old child visit you. They were just in the neighborhood and they decided to pop by and say hi. Something you would have not imagined happens. The child sneaks into your living room, walks into your living room, and pushes over the vase. With a wild jump of shock, you and your sibling rush to see what has happened. After realizing that the child is fine, your eyes dwindle into sadness as the vase that was so close to your heart fell breaking into pieces. You're devastated, as the vase was one of your most valuable decorative objects in your room. And not only that, you now have to salvage what's left of the roses into a new vase. After your sibling apologizes profusely and leaves, you get on your phone and learn of a Japanese art for repairing broken pottery, and you decide to find out more about this. Using gold lacquer, the Japanese carefully mends the pieces of the broken vases. First, the broken pieces of the pottery are collected and carefully cleaned, applying an adhesive, called lacquer, to bond the broken pieces together. The glue is applied in a way that highlights the cracks and imperfections. After the glue has been applied, powdered gold, silver, or platinum is sprinkled or brushed onto the wet lacquer. This creates beautiful and shimmering seams along the mended cracks. Once the lacquer has dried, the surface is polished to a smooth finish, revealing the repaired object's new, golden, and intricate patterns. The results show that whichever vase the craftsman repairs still shows the cracks. The golden lines highlight the event of being broken and fixed. It has become part of its beauty. The art of mending what's broken using gold lacquer is what the Japanese call Kintsugi. But Kintsugi isn't just a technique or method to repair broken pottery. There's a profound philosophy behind it. It has attracted a great deal of attention in recent years as both an art technique, a worldview, and metaphor for how we can live life. The practice has come to represent the idea that beauty can be found in imperfection, that we should learn to appreciate imperfection, the acceptance of transience, and cherishing of things that have been broken or scarred. The breakage is an opportunity, and applying this kind of thinking to instances of failure in our own lives can be helpful. We all go through failure. While growing up, we have a lot of things that we encounter. Certain expectations of society, our families and friends have put a toll on our lives. Many people feel disappointed when they look back at their lives, realizing how much time they have spent trying to impress other people or fit in. We have dreams and goals that we once aspired to and have subsequently failed at. Or have we? In reality, life is hard and we might face setbacks, big and small, that can shatter our dreams, leaving us with fragments we perceive as worthless. After all, looking at this contemporary inclination towards self-enhancement and flawlessness, aren't we living in a society obsessed with perfection? Moreover, isn't our general response to what's broken to throw it away instead of trying to fix it, let alone appreciate its brokenness? Every path that each of us are on is for a reason, perhaps a reason we might not understand. However, the practice of constantly wanting a perfect life can sometimes be depressing. Striving for a perfect life can set unrealistic and unattainable standards. The pressure to maintain a perfect life can lead to mental health issues as individuals constantly worry about measuring up to their own or others' standards. Beauty can be found in imperfection. Perfectionism often comes with a paralyzing fear of failure. People who seek a perfect timing, perfect business idea, or perfect boyfriend will avoid taking risks or trying new things. This is all from the fear that they won't succeed or that things won't go perfectly according to plan. This fear can limit personal and professional growth. Perfectionism can undermine resilience. Remember, good things take time. When you haven't learned how to cope with setbacks and failures, you may struggle to bounce back when faced with life's inevitable challenges in the future. And I think most of all, perfectionism scares off authenticity, being bold, and it hides being vulnerable. Just think about it. The next time you get a beautiful vase and a bunch of roses, will you still show off the beauty of the vase by putting it in your living room? You may have your guard up and choose to put the roses and vase on a higher table, but all of this will make the vase lose its beauty. There are countless dangers of constantly wanting perfection. In the context of Kintsugi, it's essential to remember that the philosophy of repairing broken pottery with gold or silver lacquer celebrates the beauty of imperfection and acknowledges that flaws and scars are a natural part of an object's history. Similarly, in life, embracing imperfections and learning from our mistakes can lead to personal growth, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for the journey. Let me give you a taste of how you can apply some of these Kintsugi practices to your everyday life. Admire imperfection. At its core, wabi-sabi encourages us to find beauty in the imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete aspects of life. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Learn to see beauty in imperfection and asymmetry. For example, let's take you back to primary school. Imagine you were not good at math. This represents an imperfection. You try countless times to study to understand the concepts. However, it just does not click. Instead of beating yourself down, realize that there may be other things that you are good at. Perhaps it's art, or singing, or sports. There is a quote that says, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." By Albert Einstein. Embrace the unconventional. It encourages us to look beyond the standard definitions of beauty and see the charm in the unusual and unexpected. Now, what about when you are experiencing a challenging situation right now? Live with resilience. Gamen is a Japanese term that represents a concept of enduring and persevering through challenging situations with patience and dignity. Gamen is a cultural value particularly influenced by the experiences of Japanese Americans during World War II, when many of them were forcibly relocated and interned in camps. It involves the ability to withstand adversity, hardship, or suffering without complaint or resentment. It's about enduring difficulties with grace and inner strength. Have this picture in mind. Nothing lasts forever. One day you will get the breakthrough you so desperately require. Just stay strong. Everyone can practice Gamen in everyday life by meditating, through visualization, or by taking a few moments to just breathe. Learn to cultivate sincere gratitude. Perhaps the most important concept in Kintsugi wellness is kancha, which is the act of expressing gratitude for the good and the bad. When you recognize everything you have, you can heal faster and be more resilient. Practicing gratitude also entails living in the present moment rather than wishing for things you don't have. I have created a video talking specifically about gratitude. Check it out below in the description. So, can a screwed up, broken life be beautiful? I think it can, although it may not be for everyone. And it probably depends on one's personal situation. Many individuals who have faced addiction or made significant life mistakes often find beauty in their journey to recovery and redemption. Their experiences, which may include broken relationships from a spouse who left them, or health problems, can be seen as the shattered pieces of their past. As they work through rehabilitation and personal growth, they are essentially practicing their version of Kintsugi, mending their lives with newfound wisdom, strength, and resilience. These individuals often become sources of inspiration for others facing similar challenges, showing that even the most broken paths can lead to beautiful transformations. People who have survived trauma, such as physical or emotional abuse, illness, or loss, can also find beauty in their healing process. The scars from their past experiences may never fully disappear, but like Kintsugi, they embrace these scars as part of their unique story. These survivors often become advocates for trauma awareness and support, using their own stories of resilience to help others. In this way, their screwed-up past becomes a source of strength, fostering resilience and compassion both within themselves and in the communities they impact. So, what do you think? Do you resonate with the concept of finding beauty in brokenness? And do you have personal experiences that echo the underlying philosophical ideas of Kintsugi? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching till the end.